I'm Todd Grisham, and every fighter wants to say at least once they fought at Brooklyn Hall. And here we are. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, it's going to be a...
Oleksander Usyk, the former Tommy the Duke Morrison, one of the most entertaining and electric...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here...
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. And he misses with the left uppercut. The audience absolutely right on top of you in this very special environment here.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. Nice exchange here from both men. Good counter punch. Neither man really defending themselves. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Here we go for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
When you're fighting a counter-puncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange. Exchange punches. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even-steven. Perfect counter lands. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here. A perfect counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
There's the bell for round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Catch and shoot. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. He misses with that jab. Got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
There's the bell for round 4. Can they seal the deal in this round after what we saw just a minute ago?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. Punch, counter punch. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Got out of the way of that right hook. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you gotta think him. You just gotta be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little favourite and pickpocket him.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
I love that. I love that. That's shot. It's a good jab and then work the shot. Go away and get back into this fight. That was beautiful. Okay, start just sticking a few body shots in there. What about?
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get... Time for the 5th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Blocks that jab. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Let's start the 6th. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Just misses with that jab. He missed with that jab. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
It's been a back-and-forth contest so far, no doubt about it. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Why aren't they defending? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I love that. I love that. That's great. Thank you, beautiful. That's it. Just two body shots from there a little bit.
And there's the bell for round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
He blocks that jab. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. He just misses with that big right hand. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Ten seconds to go. Who's going to get the last shot here in the round? At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Relax. Now, don't wait till the load behind the jab and then let your shots go. Don't let him get back into this fight. Now, he's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
And he just missed with that left jab. No stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. And wait a minute, a left hand lands. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Nice exchange here from both men. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
He's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered. Don't let him get punches. He's going to be stressing about his death count now. Keep whack.
And we enter the ninth. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. He misses with that jab. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
He blocks the right uppercut. Both of these fighters have had their moments. He misses with that jab. Just missed with that jab. Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
He blocks the uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
This is the 10th. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. That one lands. Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes on a belly in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to win. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Can't believe we're only halfway through the round. Can't find a home for that jab. Quick punch scores. Good left hand. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Looks absolutely exhausted. What are you going to tell him in the corner?
And there's the bell for round 11. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around? The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Both men step back for just a moment. Blocks the jab. Pretty close fight here in this round. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on. Missed him with that uppercut. The courage on display here is incredible. Nice job by him to block that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And there's the bell to start round 12. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
It's defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. So much firepower here. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating, just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
These men showing exceptional chins, by the way. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The three judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a pace. To get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.